Good morning. I'm Dr. Robert, and on this edition of 5-ish Minutes with Dr. Robert, I'm going to be talking about the Sanskrit word loma, which is sometimes the Sanskrit word roma. They mean the same thing, but loma is more employed, especially when it is employed along with a prefix in front of it. Therefore, we can have viloma along with loma. We can have anuloma, we can have pratiloma. We'll discuss all of these words. Usually in Sanskrit, the word roma is employed when one is talking about horripilation, because loma or roma means body hair. So roma harshana means having your body hair stand up on end. And one could say loma harshana, but ordinarily loma is employed for things that are a little more symbolic and metaphorical than the actual hairs on your body standing up, lying down, or doing anything else. When we talk about loma in its more metaphorical sense, we are mentioning it as an indication of the way that the prana is moving, because it is said that the direction in which the hair grows on your body is the direction in which the prana is moving on the surface of your body at that point. And this is why in Ayurveda, surgeons are always instructed to incise in the direction of the hair, because when they do it in the opposite direction, pratiloma, prati meaning opposite, that means that they will be incising, they will be making cuts in the direction in which the prana is not flowing. That can cause prana to move in the wrong direction. And when prana moves in the wrong direction, it can cause obstruction, pain, and other pathology. So, anuloma means to encourage something to move in the direction of the hair, which means to encourage prana to move in the direction in which it should normally move in the organism. So sometimes the word anuloma is used as an indication either to perform a therapeutic intervention to cause a person to breathe more normally, or it can indicate a very mild, not even a laxative, but a very mild encouragement for the bowel to move properly, to relax itself, and to allow the proper movement of the vata in the body to occur, instead of trying to force the apana to move downward. There is also the concept of loma being employed for the movement of prana in a particular direction when being employed spiritually. For example, you can have a kind of pata. A pata means a recitation that could be loma, which means in the normal direction of the movement of the mantra for that recitation, or viloma, meaning in the opposite movement, where you are reciting the mantra or parts of the mantra in the opposite direction. So the word loma is an extremely useful word, but it's important to remember whenever you see that word employed somewhere that at its base it comes down to the movement of the hair on the body. It's a good example of how we take our metaphors, whether in English, Sanskrit, or in other languages, how we take our metaphors from actual physical realities and then use them to represent symbolically other realities. This is Dr. Robert wishing you a very pleasant and freely moving day.